Hello, folks. How are you doing today? It's time for Cliff Notes. All right, folks, the NBA playoffs are in full swing. We're down to our final three. OKC took care of business like I thought they would against the Minnesota Timberwolves. Minnesota just did not have enough scoring. Ant-Man could not do it by himself. So they're at home. Anthony Edwards and Julius Randle. Julius Randle played good in spots, but he's got to tighten up going forward, become more productive on the offensive side so he can stay on the court and not get subbed out. Let's talk about the Knickerbockers and the Pacers. New York Knicks, of course, are playing the Indiana Pacers in the Eastern Conference Final. And in the last game that they played, the Knickerbockers took them to the woodshed. So, as I took a look at the game to kind of break it down, here's what I'm coming up with. Brunson, you got to stop committing silly fouls. That's number one. Number two, Karl Anthony Towns, Big Cat, stop committing silly fouls. My next thing is Brunson's got to be more aggressive. In Game 5, he was very, very, very aggressive. Driving, dishing, throwing alley-oops. But he has not done that in the previous games. In Games 1 through 4, I thought Brunson was there, but he was not asserting himself like he needs to. So Brunson has got to do that. It's going to be hard. It's going to be hard for them to go back to Indiana and win, but I'm going to tell you something. I'm going to tell you this right now. If the following does not happen, the New York Knicks look good. Number one, at the end of the first quarter in Game 6, the Pacers need to be ahead by 10. At the end of the first half, the Pacers must be ahead between 18 to 20 points. At the end of the third, it's got to be a 25 to 30 point lead. If the game is close, I'm sorry to tell you, Pacer fans, the Knickerbockers are going to win that game, Game 6, if it's close. And having to go back to New York, all bets are off. So Halliburton, who I thought disappeared, Halliburton took 7 shots. He only took 7 shots. Seven shots. That's it. Halliburton, you're not going to beat anybody. You being the primary scorer, shooting 7 times. As opposed to Game 4, when he took 23 and had an amazing triple-double. So Halliburton, he's got to be aggressive, and he's got to be able to make sure that he stays on point, because Halliburton has got to show that he's a superstar and he's not overrated. That's my wrap-up of the NBA Eastern Conference Finals. By the way, here's what I have. I'm going to predict right now. Yep, right now. Gather close. Here's what I have coming. The winner of Game 6 will be, I believe it's going to be, the Indiana Pacers. But, if it's tight, the Knicks can win if it's a very, very close game. But I do look for the Pacers. I think they are 3.5 point favorite. They're going to probably cover that, and they're going to win. And they'll be on a plane ride out to Oklahoma. But I will tell you this, the NBA staff, front office, the NBA, the league office, they're probably privately praying and saying, please, we don't want an Indiana OKC final. Where are your celebrities going to come from? What celebrities going to be watching this game? The NBA does not want that. I'm almost certain of that. They want the glitz and glamour of New York at least to be in that. So I'll tell you this. I know the league office is praying for Game 7 from the Eastern Conference and the Knicks pulling it out. So it'll be more of a great and nice playoffs with some celebrities there, because between Indiana and Oklahoma, woo, I'll tell you, That's going to be a tough one to watch. Moving on. Right now, here's my top 5 left-handers all time in the NBA. Top 5 left-handers, southpaws in the NBA. Coming in at number 5 from the Boston Celtics day. Now, I know Isaiah Thomas has been around for a while, but he's went to several different teams. But Isaiah Thomas, not that Isaiah Thomas, this Isaiah Thomas, great run he had as a Boston Celtic. This little guy really played well. Isaiah Thomas, number 5, great left-hander. Coming in at number 4, I have my main man, Big Bob Lanier. Bob Lanier was an outstanding player back in the day. Big Bob Lanier was an awesome center, and he did his thing for the Milwaukee Bucks. Number 3, all time, I've got James Harden. That's right, James Harden. And he's also tied with Jalen Brunson. Both of these guys are great left-handers. I think the sky's the limit for both of these guys. They're really good offensive scorers. Now, their defense need a little work, but I think they're great tied in at number 3. At number 2, my all-time left-hander goes to David Robinson. David Robinson, the Admiral in San Antonio, he did his thing down there. Hard to check. That left hand was smooth as butter. Yes, indeed. David Robinson, number 2. And my number 1 all-time left-hander in the NBA goes to none other than the legend himself, Bill Russell. That's correct. Bill Russell, number 1 left-hander ever to play basketball in the National Basketball Association. Who do you have? Put it in the comments. Do you agree, disagree? Put in your comments right now. Cliff Notes, like and subscribe. Top 5 NBA. Let's move on now to the French Open. The French Open, we're coming up on week number 2 very fast. I've got 3 people that are really playing well in tennis right now. I've got sneakily watching Swiatek. Swiatek is coming along. She's ranked number 5, but Swiatek, she's putting that ball all over court. Her forehand, backhands are working. She's going to be a tough out. I like Swiatek to probably make it to the final. Also, Coco Gauff is doing quite well. Coco Gauff has one problem. She got to serve that ball correctly. Sometimes Coco Gauff serves all over the place. Here, she's there, she's everywhere. She's got to get that serve right. If that serve can get tight and she can keep that serve in between those lines, Coco Gauff will really, really go deep into the run to try to win her first French Open. But right now, the favorite, Sabalenka, woo, she is smoking. She's dropping very, very, very few sets. And when you're dropping very few sets, that means you're out there kicking butt and taking names. Sabalenka, favorite to win the French Open. All right, I want to weigh in real quick on the Caitlin Clark, Angel Reese controversy. So at this time, everybody gather around. Let me tell you something real quick. Okay, America, this is not about race, as people have said. Oh my gosh, the black people hate Caitlin Clark and the white people hate Angel Reese. Let me tell you something. It's not even about race. Let me tell you something. Back when I was a kid, I used to think wrestlers were good and bad. Oh my gosh, the good guys and bad guys. So I thought they had a good guy, bad guy locker room. I said, oh my gosh, they've got a good guy, bad guy locker room. These guys hate each other. They absolutely hate each other. When I got older, I had the chance to work a wrestling event as a security guard. As a teenager, I went backstage and I saw Ric Flair and Macho Man Randy Savage, 2 people I thought hated each other. They were back there having a Coca-Cola, laughing about what they were going to do after the match. I say all this to say that Caitlin Clark and Angel Reese, that's all theatrics, folks. You don't have to tie racism in and all this other stuff. They are 2 athletes doing their jobs and playing basketball at intense levels. I applaud them because for years, back in the day of the Houston Comets running their heyday back when the league first started, when Tina Thompson and Cynthia Cooper and those ladies were winning championships, nobody was watching. The stands were half empty. Now the stands are becoming full. Embrace it. Let's embrace it. And let's ease off some of this stuff, folks. Angel Reese is not jealous of Caitlin Clark and hate her guts and all that. And Caitlin Clark don't hate Angel Reese. Man, let them ladies make money. Let them have a rival. They play two different positions. One person playing the paint, the other person's a guard, and a great guard at that. Leave them alone. Angel Reese can get 20 rebounds. Caitlin Clark can score 40 points. Let them play. Let them do their thing. That's my take on the WNBA. And let's keep it moving. Here's my NFL way too early list. I'm going to take a look this week at the AFC West. I'm going to tell you who I think is going to win the AFC West division. In that division, we know coming in last, I'm predicting this year, the Raiders. Geno Smith was added, and he's got Ashton Genty running the football, but I think the Raiders will come in last as normal. I think coming in at third will be the Denver Broncos. Bo Nix has made some great strides. Bo Nix shocked a lot of people. Didn't really shock me. I saw him playing at Auburn where he struggled a bit, but when he went to Oregon, Bo Nix really came alive, was able to do the short throws. I think if he can now straighten those short throws up, he's got Cortland Sutton, a guy that catches everything. Bo Nix will do well, but I don't think they're going to move forward because I think he's going to have a sophomore slump. I do. I think defending coaches, defense coordinators kind of will have time to figure him out, and they're going to confuse him, and he's going to have a little bit of a sophomore slump. So I got him in third in the division. Coming in second in the division, I've got Justin Herbert, the Los Angeles Chargers. They will come in, and they will play and come out second. I think Coach Harbaugh has now adjusted. This is his second year. I think they're going to do well, and I believe that the Chargers will improve, and they're going to finish second and make the playoffs. I think they will make the playoffs again, and I think this time they will probably win a playoff game. But coming in for the 10th consecutive year, 10 years, 10 will be the Kansas City Chiefs. They'll win the division again. I have no doubt that they will win it, because that Chiefs offensive line was addressed during the offseason, and I believe that they will go forth and do big things. Yes, indeed. That is my AFC West wrap-up. Tell me what you think. Put it in the comments. Am I right or wrong? Let me save you some time. I'm right. On Cliff Notes. Yes, indeed. Let's talk about those guys in the NFL, in the league, that need contracts. And these are the three people that they had better get contracts. If not, these teams will be in big trouble. Number one, Cincinnati had better get Trey Hendrickson a contract. Their defense is already, I'm not even going to say shoddy, but it's bad. And you better not lose the best defensive player. Pay the man. Just pay the man. Come on, Cincinnati. I know you don't like paying people, but you got to pay this man. Pay Trey. He's a great, great defender. Coming off that edge, man, that guy puts left tackles to sleep all the time. Let that man get his money. Pay Trey. Next up, TJ Watt. He's in the last year of his deal. I know Pittsburgh is pretty slow about doing deals, but I believe that they need to go ahead on and get him squared away and pay TJ Watt. No doubt, he's proven that he's one of the best defensive players ever. He's going to be a first ballot Hall of Famer. Roll out the carpet and pay the man. And last but not least, the Dallas Cowboys. Woo! Michael Parsons. He needs to get paid. Jerry Jones. Come here for a second. Matter of fact, I'm going to call Jerry Jones. Hold on one second. Hello? Could I speak to Jerry? He want to take a call on the Apple phone? Oh, okay. He want the old school. Okay, hold on one second. I'll call you back. Bye-bye. Jerry Jones said he don't want to hear me from the new phone. He wants the old flip phone. Hello, could I speak to Jerry Jones? Yeah. Hey, Jerry, do yourself a favor. You need to pay Michael Parsons as much money as he needs so you can possibly make the playoffs. Jerry, are you there? Hello? Jerry? This mother trucker done hung up on me. Michael Parsons, he need his money also. All right, folks, before we go, I want to talk about who will slump or who will bump for this coming up season with sophomore quarterbacks. I'm taking a look at 3 quarterbacks: Jaden Daniels, Bo Nix, or Caleb Williams. I've got the following. Caleb Williams, I'm thinking he's gonna slump a little bit because he's going through another process his sophomore year. He's had some change. He's got a new head coach. Let's see how he comes out. I've got him slumping, at least in the first part of the season. Next up, Bo Nix, sophomore quarterback. I have him also slumping just a little bit, but I think he takes off about mid-season. And last but not least, bumping Jaden Daniels. They added Deebo Samuel. Woo! That's going to be nice. He and Scary Terry McLaurin, I think, are going to really, really help Jaden Daniels and open up passing lanes and running lanes. The Washington Commanders are going to be a team to beat. That's all I have, folks, for today. Thank you for giving me your time. Cliff Notes, remember, like and subscribe below. Tell your friends that, hey, I want to get smart about sports. I need to call and get on Cliff Notes. Put your comments in there. I will answer your comment. Tell me what you got going on. And for all you young ladies out there that want to know sports, come to your boy, listen to me, and then go back and talk to your man and say, listen here, I know who's going to win because I'm smart like that because I listen to Cliff Notes every week. Holla at your boy. Holla at your boy. Until next time, folks, call me.